Have you ever watched a presentation where the speaker stared at their slides the entire time, reading off the screen like it's a teleprompter? It's almost painful to watch, isn't it? Here's what most presenters don't realize. If you're just reading your slides, you've made yourself completely unnecessary. The audience could have just received a PDF and called it a day. What's worse is every time you turn to look at your own slides, you're creating a psychological wedge between you and your audience. I call this wedge the slides of no return, where your presentation literally slides away from effectiveness with each glance at the screen. When you break eye contact to read from your slides, you're telling your audience that the screen is more important than they are. And you know what's worse? Those repeated glances scream, "I don't really know this material," even if you're actually an expert. Here's an example. Notice how by saying the exact same words, but only changing where I look, it changes your perception of my competence. There are three things that give us a competitive advantage. Number one, we're the most innovative. Number two, we have recognized experts in all areas of development. And number three, our management team has the best contacts. All right, now without looking at the screen, there are three things that give us a competitive advantage. Number one, we're the most innovative. Number two, we have recognized experts in all areas of development. And number three, our management team has the best contacts. So memorizing your content can prevent you from losing your credibility. But most people never take the time to practice, so they do something to compound their incompetency. They put way too many words on the slides and then they use them as speaker notes. But here's the real problem with that. Your audience is trying to process what you're saying while simultaneously reading dense text on the screen. It's cognitive overload at its finest. Yet so many people keep cramming their slides with every word they plan to say as if they'll forget their own thoughts without them. This creates what psychologists call dual processing overload. Your audience simply can't listen to you and read complicated slides at the same time. So wait, what if your slides had little or no words at all? Shocking idea, right? See, the thing about it, slides should support your message, not be your message. The most powerful slides use minimal text just to enforce your key points while you provide the valuable insights. Great visuals with strategic white space can make your points stick in better ways than cluttered, confusing word salad slides do. Research as far back as 1961 in the Journal of Educational Psychology determined that people retain 550% more information if they see and hear the content versus just hearing the content. So visual aids are very helpful, but only when used correctly and when combined with preparation. When you memorize your content and you use slides as visual enhancement, you transform from slide reader to commanding communicator. This isn't just about better presentations, it's about becoming a more effective communicator in every situation. The best presenters know that connection comes through eye contact, not slide content. Did you know that research from Harvard Business School found that presenters who maintain eye contact are perceived as 38% more credible? That's huge when you're trying to persuade or inspire an audience. Try this technique. Design your slides with no more than 6 words each. And if you really want to stretch yourself, use just 1 word per slide. Crazy? Maybe, but this constraint forces you to use powerful imagery and focus on what you want to say rather than what you want to show. Steve Jobs mastered this approach. His legendary product launches featured slides with just a single word or image while he delivered the real message. He understood that his presence and storytelling were the main event, not his PowerPoint skills. When you can distill complex ideas into concise messages delivered with confidence, you're building skills that extend far beyond the podium. Leadership, collaboration, persuasion, they all improve when you break free from the slide dependency trap. Next time you're preparing a presentation, spend 80% of your time practicing delivery and only 20% creating the slides. Your audience will thank you and you'll stand out from a sea of boring presenters who hide behind their bullet points. So ask yourself, if my projector died, could I still deliver this message effectively? If not, you might be building your very own slides of no return. Remember, the most memorable part of your presentation should be you, not your slides. Thanks for watching my video. If you'd like more presentation tips, check out this video. I think you might like it.